No, I don't have a draft token. So we're going to commit with 15,000 coins. Obviously, this is on the RTG as well, so this hasn't, like, I know there's 25 FIFA points, that's on the pre-order. So, like, all the coins matter in this, so even if we get eliminated a bit earlier, the goal is basically make that 15,000 coins back. And the formations are interesting for me. I do quite like the 4-4-1-1 at the minute. 4-3-3 holding can be strong, but I've not really played much with the 4-4-2, so we're going to run with the 4-4-2 and build out the team quickly for you guys. Straight away, actually, I want to highlight this for the video. This is the issue, and this needs to be updated for this whole thing. Obviously, 4-4-2 has right mid and left mid spots. I've been given right wings. If I pick them, it won't automatically apply a position change, or it won't give me the option to apply a position change. I just have to play with them off chemistry. So literally, of all of these players here, Havertz is the only one that's like really beneficial to put in my team because I'll be able to build chemistry. Anyone else either starts on no chemistry, obviously no negative stats, but they start on either no chemistry, or I have to use them as a super sub. So Havertz, I don't see much interest in, so I'm going to take Salah and use him as a super sub. And this is it here. There should be an option for him just to, if he can play right mid, which he can, alternate position there, right mid, he should be able just to automatically slot in and change position here. Yeah, I need to fix this soon, because it makes drafts very frustrating. We'll continue down the Premier League routes now, so now it's all about sort of trying to build a Premier League team, and oh man, it's all about building a Premier League team until that Marchisio arrives. I've been looking forward to getting to try this card, man. In he goes. And again, man, I'd love to pick Reece James, but I can't because he's going to be off cam, so Cuadrado it is. But with Cuadrado and Alexandro and Kostic, they're all full cam already, and Marchisio has his full cam. So this gives me a little bit of flexibility for building the rest of the team. Oh, this is an interesting one, because I don't really have a good centre back at the minute, so I do need a good centre back. I have obviously Eusebio that can play striker. I feel like as much as I'd like to take Aubameyang right now, I'm going to have to take Godfrey just to make sure I get a good defender. Oh, Vinny. Oh, look, Jesus has got the one to watch upgrades. Also, I'm recording this on the Wednesday night before it comes out. Team of the Week just dropped. We've just got one to watch upgrades. So let's go for the upgrade at Gabriel Jesus. And the last pick to round off the team before we see what we can actually do. It's going to be at the press one, man. Okay. I'm glad I took Godfrey because there's a limited amount of options here. Okay, I feel like 29 chemistry for this point in the year for the draft isn't too bad. Again, and this is why it's annoying that they don't do the position change, because making Salah right mid would be okay. I'm going to do some custom tactics for it here. Overall, I need to bring on Eusebio for Ings. My centre back options are a little bit sketchy with my left back. I should be able to survive if I use them as the stay back. Jorginho in midfield though could be a big letdown, but hopefully Mr. Claudio Marchisio will help prove that, man. 4-star, high. CDM and left mid, man. This is a card I want so much from my RTG. Right, we've done some basic custom tactics. Let's dive into the first game of draft and hope that we don't get eliminated first round. It's happened once so far. We've caught the earlier episodes, so let's make sure it doesn't happen again. Oh, Pele, what is this team? Backline's a little bit more basic, but man, Jesus, he got some real nice options in there. I hate that. For whatever reason, when I logged on earlier today, it made me like redo, like pick my favorite team and like confirm that I accept the terms of service stuff for no reason out of the blue. It just made me redo it all. I feel like it's just changed all of my settings. So we ain't using EA Sports Game Cam. That is awful. Right, we're back to the proper camera now. And the plus side is it's actually made me change from being the gamer tags to actually being the player's name, because I had forgot to change that for weeks now. And I should have made changes there as well, because I need to get Eusebio on. Oh, Ings is so slow, man. Like, I don't know why I'm so surprised, but Ings is so slow. Also, I am still recovering from a cold where I nearly lost my voice. So if you hear the voice being a little bit rough, I apologize, but I need to get the content out for you guys, so I'm going to power through. We're also going to go on bloody concede, man. Alright, let's get these changes in and see if this can help things along. I'm honestly so tempted to play Cuadrado in midfield. I think we're going to do it. Marchisio's going to be our defensive midfielder. Cuadrado's going to be our guy that gets forward. Kimi's going to play right back. Eusebio's going to come on, play instead of Ings. And then it's really just that centre back option that's a bit iffy. And then the left back situation. Outside of that, fairly around the team. Minus 5, we didn't get chemistry. Right, going down 1-0 is not ideal. Obviously, this is the first time using the 4-4-2, so we have to get used to it a little bit here and adjust. Only 15 minutes into the game, but overall, I'm not really enjoying the attacking movement so far. I've never liked the 4-4-2 in FIFA. That's a big save. Big save. Yeah, I've never been too fond of the 4-4-2 in FIFA. I know it is a go-to some pro players and some like higher level players, but never been my cup of tea. But lots of people have been saying good things about it this year, so you know what? I thought we'd try it. But like we've got balance and direct passing on, which for every other formation works well, but here, man, there's seems like a lack of options at times. Right, Godfrey out a lot on left, my awful centre back alone. He did get the interception though. I got him making awful decisions, player switching. Thank you, Martinez. Or not. Diego Carlos as fast as oh, I love Accelerate on next gen for the whole. We can use slightly different players now. Other players that used to not be usable at all are now usable. I thought he wasn't going to score that. Nice one from Hakimi though. We'll take those. So my 93 PS Salah can't beat 78 PS Diego Carlos, man. That's frustrating. Salah, go on. Oh, what a finish, lad. Let's go. That was a very quick turnaround from what was a very awful first 30 minutes of the game for me there. Also, from testing in Rivals this week, and from what I've experienced here from bringing Cuadrado on, I think I've absolutely sussed the combo you need in midfield this year. At least on next generation gameplay. I could have swore I just heard a whistle go. Could have swore I just heard a whistle. I'll need to check that in editing. I honestly thought that whistled for a foul there and I was not paying attention. Alright, a really nice turnaround in that half, so let's see if we can keep this momentum building. They've just put in for Neymar and packs. We've got some nice rule breakers. So obviously heroes and icons. Getting another win and getting another 50k pack from draft just to try our luck. See if we can get anything would be very nice. Let's get Grado going on the run. Take some space for us. Nice. Take it a bit wide. Into the mid. Oh, come on! You've got to adjust for that. So do you know whenever I discussed I didn't like that my Salah couldn't beat his Diego Carlos? The fact that my like 75 rated Ajer, I don't know how to pronounce that. I know it's a Norway or Denmark player. He's just bodied Pele, like caught up with him no problem and bodied him. Body him makes a little bit of sense for like the physicality side of things, obviously. But the fact of how easy it was for him to catch up is absurd. Come on, hit that. Oh, Cuadrado, no. I think I hit shoot too many times and that counted as a red time. I'm liking this Cuadrado and Marchisio link up in the midfield, I'll be honest. I'll keep making the run. Keep making the run. Get the tackle on. Oh, come on, game. Debut, finish that lad. He moved Ariola, in all fairness. That was good keeper movement. Go on, 75 PS centre back, you love to see it. Sebio top in. I should probably Trevello shot that, man, but I'm just not used to endlessly abusing the mechanics. Trevello shot maybe like was top ins for me, but I feel like good enough shot with a good enough player, that should be going in anyway. Sebio, Trevello. Yes, 3-1. A lovely little bit of play. Is that going to be the rage quit coming in? It is now. I'm going to show you guys what I think I've just figured out. We're going to continue to test it. So I've noticed this while playing Rivals and Foot Champs last weekend, but I'm pretty sure now this is just the way you need to play. Oh, I can't see it from this section here, and I'll show it next time we make a sub or when we go into the start of the next game. But essentially, we found the best midfield combo that you need to run, particularly on next generation, and I feel even on old generation without the accelerate style, it will still make sense. Basically, Marchisio is controlled. I'm not bothered to go see if he can become lengthy or not, and I can't remember what miles I need to do to see or not, but being controlled is fine. Would be preferable if he could be lengthy. But essentially, you want a player like this that is either controlled or preferably lengthy to play midfield. This also works for like 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. Essentially a system where you have two centre mids at least, and the one's at least going to be defensive minded. You need someone like him there, and then you need someone like Cuadrado who's explosive to play beside him. We'll explain a bit more in the gameplay. Right, I'm going to pause to make the subs I need to, and then I can sort of actually show you guys a little bit on the screen. Oh, Mascherano, Toure. Oh, I didn't get to see the start of the attack, but that was looking spicy, that team, right? Eusebio comes on, Hakimi comes on for Jorginho, we swift Marchisio. Basically here, this combo, so these are two centre mids, but obviously they could be defensive midfielders. You want one that's going to be controlled and then can be lengthy, and honestly that's who's going to be your main defensive midfielder, like the actual out-and-out defensive midfielder in most cases. Then you want someone like Cuadrado who's explosive beside him. So that means you've got this, like, obviously the lengthy abusiveness, fits the meta, really strong on the power curve, that can just boss the midfield for you. But then those situations where like a loose ball's there and it's got like 5-10 yard sprint, those explosive players are going to win it back. I found that I've been using Pellegrini and a Benacer, the road to the knockout SBC, I've been using them as my midfield combo, both uncontrolled, which is something to note. But Benacer is not, his base is explosive, and I put an Artite on him because I wanted the physicality. Oh, go on, Jesus. I wanted the physicality and the passing to go up. Naturally, like, that's just what I wanted for his chem style. It happens to make him controlled, which is cool. And then Pellegrini's is controlled with that physicality in game. But that combination, if you can get a lengthy player and an explosive player, you will be... That is like the best combination. Obviously, there's variations like what I'm doing where I have the two controlled and it works well. But I think the absolute best of the best combination, oh, I played that too soon, is a lengthy player with an explosive player. I think that is just... For how the game plays right now, it absolutely cracks. Obviously, even if you've got a three-man centre midfield, basically make sure two of the players of that, then the third guy can be whatever you fancy, whatever fits your build for how you're using that three-man midfield. Some like having cams, some like using actual three box-to-box players. Go on, Salah. Skip that across. Not getting his noggin on it though. Didn't change the Cuadrado there when I asked it to, but that's a situation where Cuadrado's explosiveness would have just won the ball back for me so easily. What the hell, Eusebio? Also, the explosive players give you those sort of nice dribbling options in midfield too. Jesus. Oh, it's twice now I've got the ball into Jesus and the shot's just not come off. Is it? Oh no. I thought I needed to press tackle. I thought it was going to be 50-50, but he backed out for some reason. Look at this Azure guy go. Azure, I don't know how to want to pronounce it. He's rapid with his lengthy. Doesn't matter if he almost scores still, but... And Godfrey, yeah, got this Godfrey card is seeming pretty strong. Still prefer the likes of Bonucci, but... You know, alright, Jesus. Go win that. Get the shot off. Get the shot off. Get the shot. Thank goodness for that. Honestly, if he got in there with that last tackle and managed to save that, that would have been a bit of tilt for me. Oh, didn't get there quick enough. I put the command in for that well before he was even close to making the run. I knew what I wanted straight away. I didn't get there quick enough. Oh, he's done me there. Done me. It's mad that the fact he's done, like... I know I'll do the same as well, little mistakes. He took a shot when he shouldn't have. And rather than like it being punished for taking a stupid decision, it's rebounded back to you, but because it's hit my player who went to make the interception, I'm then dragged out of position, and then he can just use that rebound and tap it across, man. That's a little bit frustrating. I've not quite got the knack down of scoring those really OP long shot Trivela shots yet. But no, that's the cat of three. I should have just kept Godfrey. No, what a big save. I should have just kept running with Godfrey. I don't know why I pressed L1 again. I've held that all the way to the left to go to my left back, and it's been played to the right. Are you mad, EA? I guess some keepers have awful passing, but like at least put it in the direction I've asked. So again, Godfrey. Oh no, he's not lengthy. He's not lengthy. So the thing is, my 75 rated centre back is better in those situations because he's presumably lengthy. You see, he feels it in game. But Godfrey, who I think is controlled, and you have to put a cam cell on him to get lengthy, doesn't feel as good in game. It's a madness. And those sprints, anyway, sorry for context, those sprints for the ball. I've said that Godfrey feels very... Oh, it has been a close game so far. By no means should I be winning this, but there's been a few frustrating situations. Actually, they've had many more shots. Let's put get into the box on and see if we can try and drive the... Obviously, we've got get into the box instructions on for the wide guys. Let's try and flood this box a little bit more than we have been. Stop dragging my centre backs out, man. Yeah, I need to stop dragging my centre backs out. I need to stop dragging my centre backs out. 15 goals for fun, man. Oh, foot race with Jesus and Bremer. We know who's winning that. I've just clocked. This guy has Yaya Toure and Renato Sanchez in midfield. Talk about a lovely little combo. Just go. Play the ball. Oh, come on, lad. Right, I'm going to see what's up. I don't think I have subs, but we're going to go check. Yeah, Zaniolo, Ricken, Politano, and Roberto Firmino. These are not ideal changes to have, man. I'm going to bring on Zaniolo for Jesus and see if this controlled versus explosive makes any difference at all. I'm going to play Ricken in midfield because what else really? And Politano can come on for hostage. Dislike this 4-4-2 so much right now. had I was having so much success in Rivals, like 15 game win streak last night after I switched to the 4-3-2-1, and it just feels good in game. And then you play something like this, such a dead formation. Politano, play that across. Someone, Eusebio. Oh, he took too long to pass it. Why is he flicking it up, man? When all I've asked for is a standard pass. Just flick it across to the right wing. How did I get more success with like players like Oshiman and Inform Shurmurdov? I butchered his name as well. I get more success with them than I do like icons like Eusebio. I don't get it. There's Zaniolo through. Hit that lad, just hit it. It's just in giggles. Alright, time to go and put on constant pressure, because what else can we do at this point? It's through again. And look, Godfrey can't beat Nakata. But if that was that 75 rated guy from Brentford, I guarantee you he bodies him there. Let's go, Eusebio. He's so... How is he so fucking slow? I've gone from wanting to grind FIFA this evening to finishing this draft and going and playing something else, man. Sometimes the fact that you can get on this game at different points of the day and the gameplay feels so different. Don't get me wrong, this guy has outplayed me. He deserves this win, or they deserve this win. But the gameplay itself and how it's playing and how it feels is awful. Last night it felt brilliant. This morning, hopped on, you know, playing a couple of games early on. It felt decent. It wasn't quite as good as the night before, but it was okay. Gameplay tonight has been tragic for me. Passes not going where I'm asking them to. Doesn't help that the 4-4-2 is an absolutely shocking formation either. I try to keep the nice vibes in these videos, man, but I should have just shot there. Oh, this one's tilted me. We still found the best bloody combo for midfield, and I'm going to stand by that. Despite losing, I'm standing by that because it's been working for me in champs and rivals. It just, don't use it in a 4-4-2. Don't use the 4-4-2. I've just missed the tackle and I'll go straight through. Look at it. Look how quick. Look how quick this centre back is. He has under 80 pace and he's that quick. That's, oh, I'm so hit and miss on this new accelerate system, man. There's times where I absolutely love it because I'm like, okay, a player who would have been usable before is now, but like he would be like on the cusp of usable. He would be usable but not great. Now we can make them like even better. Absolutely fantastic. But at the cost of what? I can't use Eusebio. I can't use 200k Vinicius Jr. properly because me using some 75 PS lengthy attacker will offer more for me. Like that's what doesn't sit right for me. GG to this person. That's a second round exit. I think that's our second round exit actually on the series now. We just have to hope we can recoup that 15,000 coins, man, and then we'll go next week again. But yeah, like, we found the midfield combo out. A lengthy and explosive combo in midfield's great. I have never played well on the 4-4-2. I wanted to give it a go this year because I'd heard better things in the early stages, but it continues for me to be an absolute dead formation. We got a silvers pack, a gold pack, and a premium gold pack. So getting anything back from this is going to be tricky. Operation, centre back, Peric. Alright, it seems like all these players are selling anywhere between like 300 and 600 coins, so you know, we'll get a little bit of a back, but it's not going to be much. Gold pack coming up. Man, I've seen gold pack coming up like it's going to be something good, but no, it's going to be a Spanish player. I've skipped it. It's going to be Ferran Torres. Premium gold pack, come on. Just hit me with a random big flare. I have nothing. Brazil, centre mid. It's going to be Gerson. Alright, well, you know what? We lost in the second round and we didn't play well in the second game. So, I can't act like we deserved much more than that. Like, these are the sort of rewards you should be getting for getting a loss in the second round. We maybe make 7,000 to 10,000 coins back there if we go through and sell everything properly. So, oh man, that was a frustrating episode. Sorry for the agitation that built up with me there through that second match. You know, I had been a little bit about the game at the minute, but my thing right now, obviously right now I'm only Division 4 in Rivals. I've not really had much time to grind it at all, but for the past 2 years I've been like Division 1 or Elite in Rivals, and then last year 14 wins if I wanted to try, 11 wins if I wanted to play Golden Goal in Foot Champs. So I can win regularly and I'm pretty good at the game, but draft I just struggle so much. If any of you guys play draft regularly and have any tips or anything, please let me know in the comments down below, because as you can tell, I definitely need them. But that rounds off this week's video. I say, if we're going to upload these every single Thursday for the whole way through FIFA 23 and see how we end up in the end. I think it'll be an interesting journey, but we really need to start getting through to like at least the semi-final on a regular basis, or this is going to become a coin drain for the RTG, which is a little bit worrying. But that's me for today's video, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Also, real quick, there's the Discord link down below if you want to join the community. We're all here for trying to build a nice supportive community that is positive, regardless of my little bits of rage through that video. But thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one, and goodbye.